I love this quirky wall of portraits in my home, but it has one problem. It's missing the newest member of our family. I'm embarrassed to say my son Liam is 4 and he is still not represented on this wall. So we're going to change all that. I'm going to show you all my tips and tricks for gallery walls and hanging any kind of portraits. Just look how much my son Theo grew in 5 years. I ordered poster prints because I'm putting them on these, which are not real frames. These are old cabinet doors. And because they don't have glass, I'm just using a spray adhesive in order to attach the poster print onto the door. Now, obviously this is a more permanent installation method, but as you can see, I just don't change out my pictures that often. So it works for me. Once the photo is in place, I use a card to press it from the center out to the edges and then a utility knife to trim off the excess, and it looks perfect. It's easy to clean up any of the spray adhesive that might have gotten in the wrong spot with isopropyl alcohol. Now I do cabinet doors because I've had a really easy time finding these secondhand for very, very cheap. This set, I only have 5, so one of the images is going to be me and my husband together so that every family member is up on the wall. You can do normal hanging hardware on these cabinet doors, but I'm choosing this time to use a hook and loop tape because I think this will prevent my pictures from shifting on the wall. Nothing worse than when your photos aren't square. So let me show you the best hack of all. This light up level is genius for hanging up pictures. It changes color from red when you're totally out of alignment to orange to yellow to then green when whatever you're measuring is completely level, and it's so accurate. I love it. It makes hanging a multi-photo arrangement completely simplified, and it also works for measuring plumb just the same way. So if you're trying to figure out your photo arrangement from scratch, I would highly recommend cutting out cardboard pieces that are the size of whatever photo you're hanging so you can visualize the spacing before putting holes or whatever in your wall. I only had to cut out 3 pieces of cardboard to kind of plan out a 9 photo arrangement on this big blank wall in my dining room. If you've been following my kitchen remodel, you also get a little sneak peek in this shot of it finished in the background. When arranging photo displays, you should keep in mind that the center of everything should be at eye level. So the height of my middle row is going to be about 57 inches. I use the same trick with hook and loop tape. This is like Velcro, where I put it on the back and then I just pressed the portrait exactly where I want it on the wall, level and plumb with everything else. Because these ones are a little heavier, I'm just putting 4 pieces on all corners at a diagonal. This is just going to hold it perfectly in place and my photos will never shift around. Believe it or not, these are also cabinet doors. They are solid maple, and I did have to do quite a bit of sanding and stuff to refinish them and make them look pretty. But man, could you imagine how expensive this would be if I bought all of these frames? Instead, I spent $2 per cabinet door from a cabinet making shop that was just like getting rid of these. Install using this light up level was so quick and easy, and it was turning out awesome. But I want you to hear what my 4-year-old thinks.
Mom, wow, you finished all of your wall. Wow, I can even touch. Mom, where's me in this thing? Oh, there's me, and there's me, and there's me, and there's me, and there's me, and
Safe to say, with 4 years of no pictures up, he was super happy to see himself represented on the wall in our home. As I continued installing these, I found another reason I love this level. It is plastic, and so it actually is so durable. It fell many times and it never cracked, it never broke, the batteries never popped out. I really wish I had bought one of these a long time ago. It is now my go-to system for leveling stuff. So when you're hanging a gallery wall and you want everything to be spaced evenly, I highly recommend using a spacer so that everything is exactly the same. You can cut a scrap piece of wood for this, but I was just using the level for this as well. It was a great distance for me to place each of my photos apart from each other. So let me know in a comment below if there were any of these tips and tricks that you found super useful or you've tried yourself. I did want to add one more thing, the Velcro tape. It's better if you actually install one side of the hook and loop on the wall for a while first, like an hour or so, before you stick the opposite side to it. I just found that it holds it onto the wall a lot better. I also don't know for sure whether or not this is going to ruin the wall surface if in the future I remove that hook and loop tape. What I bought did say it was removable, so I'm hopeful that it won't cause damage to the wall. So these are how these photo arrangements in my home turned out. By using cabinet doors and getting poster prints done, I saved a ton of money and was able to get very large scale photos done for my home. I used hook and loop tape to make sure that everything wasn't going to shift. It was going to stay in place exactly where I measured it. And my light up level was the star of this project, making install so fast and so precise. I hope this video inspired you to hang up pictures of your beautiful family in your home too. Thank you for watching Welcome to the Woods. We'll catch you again next week.